a family-friendly atmosphere.
There's a lot of positives now. There was a time when it was going the other way. It was kind of pretty neutral. Wasn't much happening, but right now there's a lot of good things going on with bowling and youth bowling and adult bowling, and they have the training centers, and it's a great opportunity for anybody that wants to pursue.
I've bowled here for almost 40 years, and there's still a lot of history in this facility, and not only from when it was owned by the Gillums, but now a lot of it's been upgraded and more modern. Still has the same feel as and joy that I have always had for the game.
I've had some different, when I was much younger, like our youth group would come over and bowl. Got married here. Why did I get married in a bowling alley? Because that's where my husband and I first met. He actually proposed to me on lane 13, which was the lane where he bowled his first ever 300 game.
From counter service to the machine calls to machine repairs. You know, we had a mechanic that came in and worked on that. We just kind of assisted him, and we did the weekly maintenance, the greasing of the machines and the cleaning of the machines and all that. We even did ball sales and that kind of thing back then. We didn't drill any balls, but we sold balls and shoes and that kind of thing. Open bowling was, you know, pretty heavy, and it's been an overall shift as far as it was a lot of league bowling back then compared to open bowling, to where now it's more open bowling than league bowling. Just did everything from cooking frozen pizzas to microwaving the ham and cheese sandwiches to, you know, just everything. It requires you to do everything when you work here.
When Gillum built the second section on, I think it would have been in the late 60s, maybe early 70s, we sold them brick to put on the outside. And the brick didn't come on pallets like we have the brick today, but it came in a dump truck. And the contractor that was laying brick didn't want them that way. He wanted them on pallets. So a friend and I loaded all those brick. We stacked all those brick on pallets so that the contractor could come and, you know, pick them up with a brick tongs and set them up in his scaffolding. We weren't going to have a bowling alley out of it. It was going to be something else. But then people kept saying, we need a second bowling alley. We have to have another bowling alley. We knew how to bowl, but we didn't know how to run one. We didn't realize that the lanes had to be oiled and all about, you know, the different balls, and we didn't know anything about that. So it was kind of a stab in the dark when we decided to go ahead and open it. And I even had people coming up to me and say, well, I said, well, we don't know how to manage it, but some people actually said, well, we'll help you, you know, we know how to manage a bowling alley, but we know how to run one. So we decided to keep the bowling alley.
I had a friend, Tony Munson, who would have been, I think, some relation to the Gillums. He loved to bowl, and I'd sit around and play a pinball machine. For a while, there was a restaurant in this part of the building that was really pretty good. They made their own donuts, and so we'd come here for breakfast, you know, before we'd go to work over at the factory.
Even though the leagues are competitive, we're one big bowling family. You're treated not like a customer, but more as a part of the group, and you're appreciated for being here. And and it makes it a lot of fun. It makes it fun to come in here every time you come in.
You know, the colors have changed and the walls have changed and things like that, but the environment and the overall feeling of it is, I mean, it's actually pretty much the same.